Okay, alright guys, so yeah, today I'm gonna be making a video explaining how all stars will work on ranked Eggwars, and I'll just be explaining how each person chooses the other person, how everything is gonna work, and how the one person will win the prize, which is $10. Yeah, so let's just all do that. Okay, so to start off, I guess I'm gonna say that there's sadly only going to be one winner, even though we wanted there to be two winners. There's only going to be one just because of the great and wonderful owner, which is Gekno, forgot about that. That is gonna supposed to be two winners, not just one. So this system, which I'm about to explain to you, will change next time because we'll have a prize for two people, not just one, because it's just really stupid to have just one winner. So basically how it's gonna work is the top four players, which is at the moment me, Gekno, Be Humble, and Zoinks, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Those four people, they get to choose their teammates. So anybody below, so if anybody from 5 to 8 doesn't get to choose his teammate. So let's just say that Zoinks is gonna choose a teammate. Zoinks is first right now, so he gets to be the first person that actually chooses a teammate. And let's say he chooses who next around, which is 8. They'll say he chooses that to be him to be his teammate. And after he's chosen that person, then who's second? I think Be Humble. Be Humble gets to choose the next person, or the person to be his teammate. And that's basically how it's gonna work. It's basically just gonna be the first choosing, then the second choosing, then the third choosing, then I'm gonna choose last. Or even if I get to, I'm hoping to get third, so I'm gonna hopefully choose third. But yeah, that's basically how the whole thing is gonna work. Now, the person who gets chosen has to agree to be part of the team. There's like no way to say, oh well, I don't want to play with Zoinks. Zoinks is bad. No, you're gonna have to accept that that he wants to play with you. Otherwise, we'll just get nowhere. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like, oh well, I wanna be with Zoinks, or I wanna be with Zoinks. No, I don't wanna play with Christ. Christ sucks, you know. It's just gonna be really annoying. So that's just how I've decided to do it, and you guys are just gonna have to accept it that way. So as soon as all 8 players have been formed into 4 teams, then the actual All-Stars event is gonna happen. Now, the way that's gonna work is I'm gonna just randomly choose 2 teams to do a semifinals game, and the other 2 as well. I'm gonna try to do everything on one day, so semifinals and finals all in one day. I don't have a date decided quite yet, but I was hoping for it to be a date that works for everybody, as again I wanted to do it all in one day. And the semifinals isn't gonna be like just any normal ranked Eggwars game. It's gonna be 3 games, not just one, just to make luck not an important factor. Because I want it to be actually a game of skill. Like the better team should win, not just like if some team gets lucky and they like fall in the void and then the other team wins. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be an actual like tournament of skill and not just of luck. And yeah, I'm gonna make each semifinal is gonna be 3 games. The final is gonna be 3 games as well. So if you lose one, it doesn't really matter. You can catch up. Like you can make a comeback. It's perfectly possible. Well, I'm saying, okay, Michael. Well, I understand that part. You know, it's gonna be a semifinal with 3 games and a final with 3 games, and 2 people are gonna win. But how will you decide which of those 2 people is gonna actually win the money? Well, that's the complicated part. We're gonna make a point system that's gonna be based off of not elo, but how you perform in the actual tournament. We're gonna do it by 3 factors. First one is gonna be, you know, how many elo points they got, because it's gonna be unfair for like a player that's say 8th, and you know, he didn't perform well in the actual season, but he just performs really well in the championship. You know, that can be possible. That guy can win, but it's gonna be unfair to somebody that spent a lot of time playing games and actually getting points, and he just like doesn't get anything from the actual tournament. He doesn't get any chance to actually win. So we're gonna make it so it's gonna be based off of how many points you got in the ranked Eggwars season, and how many points you got in how many points you got in the tournament. So another way of getting points is by getting kills. Now let's say that 1 kill equals 1 point, and you get 10 kills in the in all 3 semifinals games, and your teammate gets 7. Then you know, you might say, oh well, that's a high chance that I'm gonna be winning. But the thing is that we're also gonna be giving points to elimination. So let's say your teammate got 2 eliminations while you got none. then that means that he's beating you by 3 points, which means that you're gonna have to catch up to him in the finals. We're also gonna be counting egg breaks, which is the fourth or fifth option to get points. Now we don't know how much an egg break is gonna give you because we haven't really thought the whole point system through. That's something that I will be posting later in announcements once I figure that out, because I want them to make it as fair as possible. I don't want eliminations to give you too many points, as that's going to be unfair, as most of you might probably say, you know, like, it's unfair, you know, I was top killer, I should be getting more points than him just like getting a few kills and both eliminations and say the egg break. But that means a lot, you know, getting the egg in both eliminations, like that means that he basically team wiped, which, to be honest, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna make the points to not be too inflated for both eggs and elimination. Wow, you're bad. But to both eliminations and egg breaks, but I don't want to make it too low as well, because otherwise it's not gonna count for anything, and the guy with the most kills, who's maybe not doing a lot, but the guy with the most kills is then gonna be the winner. So that's why I'm gonna count so many things in as well, which again, as well as elo, just to make it as fair as possible for all players, you know, for the player that spent a lot of time getting elo and the player that's actually good. And yeah, that was the basic how to play of the all-star season of ranked Eggwars. If you have any questions whatsoever, just ask them in the video description, or you can also just ask them in the questions channel on Discord as well. Both work. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great time playing All Stars. And again, I think there's still 1 or 2 days that you can play ranked Eggwars. So if you want to try and get on the leaderboards, like play like 10 games or something, and try and get on like the top 8 and have a chance of getting winning $10, you know, you can obviously do that. I'll be also announcing when the next season starts after All Stars is done. I might record like the entire All Stars and then maybe like, or maybe even stream them, you know. Maybe Zoinks is gonna stream them, or somebody that can or somebody that can stream, because my PC is not made for that. And yeah, I'm just gonna get this flag, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you guys enjoy All Stars. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.